Here's our first installment of the canoeing trip through the hidden lake on the Tennessee River. Boat just floating along, watching little coots paddle along beside us. We'll be there in a little while. So here we are on the hidden lake, as far as we know. Doing a little spot of fishing. Here it is, a little after 12 o'clock noon. Been canoeing from where we parked our vehicle for about a little over an hour. Right pleasant day. Little gentle breeze blowing us in the direction we want to go. Headed up there somewhere. Find a place along this rocky shore here. Stretch out our hammocks and do our camping. So it's going to be a good day. Well, it's a little shaky here. It's because I'm zoomed in. But our scouts have run aground and they're trying to decide if they should turn back or press on. Although, right along this big rock wall was where we considered camping anyway, so we're pretty much here. So we'll see what the scouts come up with. Yeah, they're trying to get a boat started over there. Guess they've shot all their ammunition at all the little ducks. Okie dokie. So, here we are, Guntersville Lake. 3:21 in the afternoon. Got our boats all pulled in on the shore. Those two over there. Mine over here. Got all the stuff out. Fixing to eat us a little bite. Got camp set up. Got the hammock stretched. Getting some wiener roasting sticks going. Gathered up some firewood to make a white man's fire. It's supposed to get down about 28 degrees tonight. I hope they miss it by about 20 degrees. Got the 3 hammocks put up in a triangular fashion with the reflective under quilts to reflect the body heat back in. Tree looks a little rotted, but we'll see if it holds throughout the night. About time to get a fire going. Sun's about another hour before setting. Okay, just turned 4 o'clock in the evening. We had to do a little bandaging. When you're getting marshmallow roasting sticks going sometimes, you have a bit of a problem. We didn't have band-aids, so we improvised, and we've got a piece of paper towel with a rubber band. Works better. Ought to be in everybody's first aid kit. And this is our camp. Still ain't got around to starting a fire yet. Got a few more minutes before sundown. Don't need a fire yet. It is getting colder though, and I don't think I even brought a thermometer this time. Here's the proper way to make a camp sandwich. Start with 3 pieces of bread. Take one of them pieces, cut the middle out of it. Alrighty. Take you a good hunk of butter. You're gonna come around to the other side. You're gonna have to shoot from that other side. Put that hunk of butter in there and let it start melting. Take your good old chicken egg. Break that bad boy in the middle. A little salt, a little pepper. Alright, get around on the other side. While that's doing that, take the other 2 pieces of bread, put a little butter on them, and when I say a little butter, I mean a lot. Get your piece of bologna, get it started to frying. Now, sometimes it helps kind of break the yellow up a little bit. You don't want it running all over your arms when you're trying to eat your sandwich. Then we let that bad boy cook. Camp sandwich started out as kind of a necessity. I like my eggs cooked like that. I like bologna fried, so when you're out on the camping, you don't want to do without some bread, so a little toast is nice. This way, one skillet and you get a whole entire breakfast. Of course, if your bologna starts curling up, you can always cut it around the edges, but if you keep it turned regular, it usually stays fairly flat. Check your bread from time to time, make sure it's not over toasted. Takes a little longer when you got a lot of butter on it though. You think the egg's about done, put that on there, take that piece of bread you had left over, get it started toasting. Put your good old piece of sliced cheese, lop up on it. Of course, no good camp sandwich would be complete without about 4 strips of bacon. Just in case the cholesterol level wasn't high enough. And there you have it. the camp sandwich. Morning has come on the Tennessee River. We just finished our breakfast, sitting around keeping the fire warm. Hammocks hanging, they done their job. Although I forgot to pre-stretch my ropes, my butt was on the ground again. But I got up about 2 a.m. and tightened it up, and all was right with the world. These foil things seem to do a heck of a job holding in the heat. Not to mention those overstuffed Army issue sleeping bags. Stretched out a tarp down here so we get out of the hammock and not be stepping on whatever is on the ground. It's foggy this morning. It was so foggy this morning you could hardly see from here to the bank. Now you can't hardly see beyond it. For just a little while it cleared up and we could see the other bank, but not anymore. You can barely see the little coots out in the water out there roaming around. Been a lot of duck hunters out here blasting away this morning, starting actually before sunrise, which I think is a tad illegal, but who can find them out here in the fog? I was going to see if I couldn't zoom in on some of these ducks out here, but it's so foggy you can't hardly see them. They're just right out there. Alrighty, we've pushed off, ready to head back to the truck. Got a long ways to go. We got to go to that point way over there on the left. It's about probably a mile, maybe a little more. But it was a good camping trip. A little cold, but it was good.